The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Hometown Medicare Advisors. Today on Getting Medicare Educated, we're going to talk with Andrew Price about areas that Medicare doesn't cover, like long-term care planning. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning.
You know, the big thing about your job is you want to give people peace of mind. That is the main focus of your job.
You know, if I give people peace of mind where they don't have to worry about their retirement, then I've done good at my job.
And your job, you know, that peace of mind comes from good financial planning.
Yeah, so there's two big areas that stress people out.
Right.
One is long-term care planning, and then the other is losing money in the market.
Right.
Losing their nest egg.
And what would you say is the biggest threat to someone losing that nest egg?
So losing the nest egg is, you know, drops in the market or healthcare crisis. And when we say healthcare crisis, I'm not really talking about your short term.
Right.
Your Medicare and your supplements and Advantage plans usually cover the short term. I'm talking about long-term care when you can't take care of yourself anymore.
And you know, how do you protect yourself? How do you get a little hedge against those healthcare costs?
So in long-term care planning, the most popular way to plan now is actually with life insurance. So now they make a life insurance plan that you can purchase, say like a $200,000 policy, and you can actually pull off of that death benefit to pay for a nurse to come in the house and take care of you, or you know, if you need to go to assisted living or a nursing home, to pay for that to protect your nest egg.
And that long-term care plan that you put together, kind of what does that look like for most folks?
So you're either going to pay it out of your pocket, out of your nest egg, out of your savings or your investments, or you're going to have an insurance plan. The traditional way to do that is to buy a bag of money and to pull out that bag of money.
Right.
The problem with that is that goes up, or it can go up, and people have seen it go up over the years, and it gets unaffordable. Like I said, the new way is to actually do it through life insurance. The good thing about the life insurance plan is you know you're going to use it, because if you don't use it for long-term care costs, then it has a death benefit just like a life insurance policy, because it is a life insurance policy. But also those rates lock in, so they're never going to go up on you.
And you know, we've seen the market. It's been up, it's been down, it's kind of shaky right now. What advice do you offer for folks that, you know, the market is unstable? What advice do you offer to folks?
So, like I said, I give people peace of mind that they don't have to open up their account and wonder if they've lost everything or lost a huge chunk. And so the type of planning that we do is all guaranteed.
Right.
And so the way it works is if the stock market goes up, you get a portion of those gains.
Right.
But if the stock market goes down, our clients actually don't lose anything.
So you're definitely giving them that peace of mind, knowing that once they make that investment, it's all good.
Yes. So it's pretty turnkey, so you don't have to worry about it. You get interest once a year, and that interest is based, on the market. And we actually last year we seen double-digit returns. So in a type of fixed account, that's pretty amazing.
We got a graphic we want to show, and I want you to kind of walk folks through this graphic. If we can bring that graphic up right now about real benefits.
So the red line on that is the stock market. It's the S&P 500, which is kind of what we gauge, the economy off of. And so on that graph, you see two big downturns in 2001 and then in 2008 and 9. The green line is what I do, and so you'll see it go up as the red line goes up, but then as the red line goes down, our clients just stay flat. And not gaining zero is a whole lot better than losing 20 or 30%.
Yeah, as long as you're staying stable. Yeah, that's the key there. That's a very impressive graphic, because it really puts into perspective what you're doing for folks.
Yes.
It really does. And when we talk about this, you have to charge a fee. You're in business, to make money for yourself as well. What kind of fees do you charge for an assessment for folks?
So I actually don't charge fees
for
sitting down with folks. I actually get paid by the different insurance companies that I represent. So it doesn't cost you anything to schedule an appointment with me. I do work on an appointment basis. So you can call me or you can email me, and we'll set up a time. And it's not a commitment to do anything. It's just to kind of get educated and see what options you have.
That's what we're about, getting Medicare educated. Appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
We're going to give you some information right now. There's the number. He said give him a call. Right there is the number for Hometown Medicare Advisors. He would love to hear from you today. We also have a website right there as well. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Hometown Medicare Advisors.